morning, you guys. It's Dash with RealMilitaryWivesTV.com, and my channel is Pretty-06. This morning, I'm coming at you guys with a facial regimen that I've been using thus far. I've had issues with acne over my adult years, and it hasn't been too bad. I've kept it under control, but basically, I bought some new products for as my under eye treatment. So for if you have bags or dark circles or puffiness and all that sort of stuff, fight my blemishes, I've been using the Biore. But lately, the last week or so, I was drinking sodas and not good stuff, so I had a breakout. So that's why you see now that I have on my blemish scars. I had a big one, a really big one here, hoping you guys can see, as well as down here on Ghastly, you guys. So of course, starting off, I've been using my blemish day cleanser. I haven't really ever used a moisturizer, but lately, since I've had a breakout, or when I do have a breakout, I do use the Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Control Moisturizer with salicylic acid, and this comes in a acne treatment set, so you can get the cleanser and such. I just actually happen to have this around from, I forget where I get it from. And I use that when I have breakouts, and after I wash my face with the Biore at night, I put it on my face. It is a little bit too oily for me. Like I said, I do have oily skin, so when I do use it, I use it as a night masking treatment to just kind of seal and treat my acne that if I popped a bump or whatever. I bought this last week. It's called Luminate Firming Day Cream SPF 15, and it has a time freeze with the Arctic Heather. And I got this at my local CVS, and it was $3.99, and it comes in a little cream like this. And I use very little. Because I'm treating my acne breakout, I'm being very careful where I put this, because I don't want this to counteract and disrupt or, you know, upset my acne. But basically, it's a firming cream, and I'm 23, and it's very important to take care of your skin, especially when you're in your, I would say around your 20s. You get stressed too. Not saying that anyone's stress is higher or lower, but it's just a good idea to just treat your skin as early as possible. So given that African American women already have more melanoma and tend to age less rapidly than maybe Caucasian or Hispanic or Oriental women, I still want to protect my skin and just basically try to freeze anything that I can. So I've been using the Luminate, and I really like it. It's the day cream. I went back to CVS like a day or two ago to see if they had a night cream. They do, but it's like $22, but it's huge. So depending on if I like the results of this in a month, I might invest and get the night cream. I've also read some reviews on this on YouTube, but not a lot on this actual one. So I'll have a review on this probably in about, so for under my eyes treatment, I have been using the Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Puff Eye Roller, and I'm probably sure you've seen these on TV or in magazines. I love this, you guys. It's like magic in the bottle. You just shake it up, and it's a roller. So it rolls on, and it's always a cooling effect, and basically from in and out, you just roll it where your bags or your dark circles are at. And then you just take your finger and rub in the product. And I like to rub it outward to really blend it out. And they said within a week you should see a difference. I still have dark circles under my eye and puffiness. I've only had it since Friday, and today's Tuesday. So we'll see how that goes. Also treating some of my acne. I've talked about this in another video, but it's the e.l.f. Zit Zapper. And it has basically salicylic acid in it. I do love this. I just found it, and I was like, ah, crap. That's what made me do this video. And I actually had just put some on this morning, and it's in the roller ball. And these are just $1 at elf.com. It's eyeslipface.com. They have super affordable makeup. I have tons of their makeup. So you just roll that on where your zit is or where you popped a bump. And I think when I used it, I saw clearing up like that next morning, maybe that afternoon, so it worked pretty good for me. So I like it. It has salicylic acid in it, so usually anything when I use salicylic acid on my acne, it usually clears up pretty fast. And lastly, to treat my under eye circles, I've been using the new Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer, and it has berries and hyaluronidase, if I'm saying that right. And this is by Maybelline New York, and this one is actually in the eye illuminer. So it's basically good for all skin tones. And this is a treatment for dark circles as well. I love this, you guys. I'm going to do a tutorial of my Fresh Face I've been using are the products that I just showed you guys in the morning. And then I'll put my concealer that matches my skin tone over all my trouble spots. And then just like a bronzer on top to just set it. And this underneath my eye. And just maybe mascara, draw my eyebrows on. I mean, I look like a whole new person. I did a wedding last week and she had a very fair complexion. Maybe not my hand. I'll put a picture of her. Yeah, she had a very light skin, fair complexion, and I'll use this on her. She loved it. It brightens your eye, it makes you look awake, look like Snow White, like you slept all year. So I really love this. I'm actually gonna probably go back and get the one that's in my exact skin tone. That and the Garnier together for under eye treatment, the Luminate for the firming day treatment, this to treat my acne, this to prevent acne, and Clean and Clear. So I am going to get into showing you how I use everything. Stay tuned. Okay, yeah, so as you see, I've already started to apply the Instant Age Rewind. Really good trick for concealer to really conceal and basically cover up the fact that you have bags is to use the triangle method. And basically you're going to make a triangle from here as the base of the triangle and here as well. So basically where the lower part of my lid is, that it will take the place as the other side of the triangle here. So as if we were doing something as this. See how that triangle is? Basically that's what you need to be making with your concealer. And by doing that you will be bringing the concealer here and blending it outward here as well as underneath the eye. That way it hides the fact where your bags are. Also, if you can identify where your bags start and end, like my bag is right here. So you always want to just go slightly below where that puffiness or creases, and it really just opens up the eye. So I'm just basically now going to click my Instant Age Opener and start here at the base of the triangle, which is right on this corner part of my nose. And then taking just a tool just to show you guys, my bag is about my puffiness in my bags, it's about right there. I'm just going to, from the corner of my eye, and just blend this out. Especially underneath the eye. And just basically keep blending. And then when you get good enough of knowing exactly where your puffiness and stuff ends and begins, you can add more. I'm actually going to go down just a slight bit because I have that blemish here. Normally I would just put in a concealer of my skin tone to just cover it up, but I mean, this is an eraser, so we'll just... So not only does I like the fact that it's not just a regular concealer like I would normally use, but it's a corrector and it rewinds age, so any darkness and stuff like that. So it's a treatment and makeup in one, which I love. Okay, so of course on me you're probably like, Ashley, what the hell? So I'm just gonna basically, of course, take my finger, blend, and blending is so important with makeup. Okay, so that's it. So I'm just gonna add a little makeup just to show you guys what it looks like together. I look alive and awake already. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can. So, and that's just with concealer. That's matte concealer. That's all I use thus far. So really, if you're someone that has no time, that really to just put concealer under the age rewind underneath your eye, and concealer maybe to cover up any blemish spots. You have a concealer, you're out the door. But a step further, if you just have a simple blush brush or such, I have the Sally Girl bronzing powder, and this is in 388416. It doesn't have a name, but of course you see I love it. And basically with that, I would just basically lightly dust that there, tap off excess, and then right underneath the places where I apply my concealer to set the liquid, I just basically cover it up with the bronzer. It's really important anytime you use any liquid product on your face, whether if it's a liquid foundation or a liquid concealer, it's very important to seal it, to have a powder. Now if you don't have a translucent powder, then I would suggest you use some kind of powder, the same skin tone or a bronzer or such to set that liquid. That way, if you don't, you'll basically be slipping and sliding all day, which means it'll start running down your face. You'll start looking oily and all greasy, and you really don't want that. Done now. It's just added a little blush. This is a Mon Blush Duo. Works really good on all skin tones, and just kind of blend that in to kind of give me some color back, because if you're not careful with the concealer trick, you can kind of wash yourself out sometimes, especially on camera. So sometimes it's good to go back with a bronzer or something like a berry tone to bring out the blood vessels in your skin. This is a Sally Girl Brow Powder Duo. Just with a really small concealer brush, I'm going to take the darkest color and just basically kind of just trace the outline of my eyebrows. This is, like I said, not my full face tutorial or nor my brow, how I would normally do it full-fledged. This is just something like I'm basically in the act like I filmed this video about to go run errands. So I don't want to look a hot mess.org. So I'm just basically filling in the arches of my brows, just to kind of, very natural, just to kind of let you know, oh, okay, she has brows, oh, okay, check. Yeah, kind of like that. And just kind of blend. And lastly, and like I said, this is optional, you can add mascara. I love this mascara, you guys. I just got it Friday. It's the Telescopic Explosion Mascara by L'Oreal Paris. OMG, like I love it. If you have like the little eyelashes like I do, it's like a little ball. And it gets everywhere. It gets all the little nooks and crannies. So like those inner part of your lashes, you can get on without poking your eye out. You can get the outer part of your lashes without poking your eye out. You can get down here And if you're like a person that cannot stand someone being their eyes, this is perfect, because my bride that I had recently, she was a blinker. So anytime you put eyeliner or anything, just really, this, it didn't bother her as much. It was a bit more bearable. But this I love because it gives me the look that I have on a half strip of lashes, and I really don't. They're my own. Okay, so I'm gonna pull the camera up. These are my natural eyelashes. This is my other one. Can you see the difference? This eye definitely looks a lot wider. So yeah, loving that, you guys. I really suggest you invest in that, especially if you're a mom on the go and you don't have time. I swear you, if you just put mascara and lip gloss on. Okay, you guys, so this is basically the finished look when you're done. I try to do it more in a natural light so you guys can see a little bit more. But you can see how it's really illuminating underneath the eye, and then the rest of my face is my natural skin tone. It really is a really natural look. I love it. This is actually going to be my staple, just natural face look, the barely there makeup look. So I really love it. It doesn't take a lot of time. Sorry this video was a little bit longer than it's supposed to be, but I kind of wanted to give you guys detail because sometimes you can't get actually the routine or method when it's fast forwarded. But I hope you guys enjoy. This is Dash with RealMilitaryWivesTV.com, as well as Pretty Dash 06 on YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next video. Good morning and bye.